small town girl living in a lonely.
So, I've decided for the next rant, which will be on the topic of soulmates, there's songs like Don't Stop Believin', movies, the rest of the mainstream media, that make us think they're real. There is no such thing as a soulmate. They are a myth. And because of songs like that, movies that have them, people think they're real. People expect they're going to find their soulmate in this life. Sorry to break it to you. They're not real. They're not going to find you. You're not destined to find the person who is the one. That is not real. You will. I'm not saying now. Let's get on a good note. You can fall in love and find somebody who'll make you happy. Live a bunch of years together. You die together. Whatever. Cook plenty of food together. Cook bacon. If you want to know more about bacon, see The Rave. Wow, I just connected the two, but whatever. But yeah, soulmates. Sorry, they're not real. And you won't be able to move on from this. For those whose hopes, dreams I just crushed, you will be able to move on. You have no choice but to keep moving on. But they're not real. I've done a lot of reading about how they're not real. I've read those books. Yeah, I've been that guy. Okay, we've all glanced at depression. They're not depression books. They're love books. All that stuff about everything. That it's really interesting when you read about it and they tell you it's not real, and all of a sudden it opens up your eyes to that whole idea, and it actually made me feel better reading about the fact that there is no soulmate, because I realized that you're really not missing out on anything in your life in that sense, because you create your own happiness. And don't get me wrong, if you have somebody to share that happiness with you, you get a thumbs up from me, because that's fantastic. That's a big part of what life is about, finding somebody who makes you really happy. But to call them your soulmate it's not happening, because sorry, they don't exist. But you can still find happiness even though there's not a soulmate. And some people don't want somebody else. Some people are happy living the rest of their lives by themselves, and they live a career. People can be happy on their own. You don't need somebody else to make you happy. You create your own happiness, and through that you can't be happy unless you make yourself happy. So don't believe what the media tells you. Don't believe what you see through movies, because it's not real. I mean, who believes a movie? In an hour and a half, people go from having the shittiest of luck to all of a sudden, bam, bada bing, bada boom, they're married, they have kids, and they're as happy as ever fucking after. That does not fucking exist. So get over it. Because it doesn't exist. I'm sorry. But you can still find happiness in other ways. Without a soulmate, that doesn't exist. And I can't change people's mind. If you want to believe that there's a soulmate out there, go for it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want, but they don't exist. And the sooner people realize that, I think the happier you actually end up, because, almost pressure just leaves your shoulders when you think, I really don't need somebody else to make me happy. I can be happy on my own. And it's actually it's a better feeling that you create your own happiness. Nobody creates your own happiness for you. People can make you happy, people can make you angry, but you ultimately decide if you're going to be either way. So you can't let people dictate your life. You got to create your own happiness, and don't believe that myth that there's a soulmate, because they are not real. Always remember that there's no one destined for you to meet or any of that. It's all just a myth. I should have done the rave second. I feel like this got really depressing fast, but it's all good. Tomorrow's Easter. For those who celebrate, for those who don't, hopefully it'll be a nice, lovely day outside. You can enjoy the sunshine while everybody else is. I think retail usually has some big sales, so go buy something. Yeah, I'm sure that'll make most people happy to go buy something nice, but that's pretty much all I have for this rant. And I'm not bashing love. No one think out there that I'm saying love does not exist, because love, for as far as I can tell, love does exist. So find that. But if you think it's going to come in this form of a soulmate, you're sadly mistaken. So that was the rave. There was a rave. This was the rant. Happy Easter. That's all I have. If you want to hear a rant, you want to hear a rave now, just post it on the Facebook and it'll get answered. As I love to say, ask and you shall receive.